Welcome to another video. So, in this world, there are two kinds of people. One group is happy with their life, and the other group uses Vim. Vim is an editor with an extremely devoted cult following. To identify a Vim user, you just have to talk to them, and they'll inevitably reply, "I use Vim, by the way." Some say that programmers who use Vim are on another level, while others say they don't have a life. But I don't want to get into that debate. I have used Vim multiple times, so I'm pretty good with it. However, I don't use it regularly either. But why am I talking about it? Well, I'm talking about it because today's topic is related to it. This time, it's Avante. So, Avante is a NeoVim plugin designed to emulate the behavior of the Cursor AI IDE. It provides users with AI-driven code suggestions and the ability to apply these recommendations directly to their source files with minimal effort. Basically, if we combine Avante and NeoVim, it can become something like Cursor, but you'll still need to know how to use NeoVim. Looking at the features, it has AI-powered code assistance, which allows us to interact with AI to ask questions about your current code file and receive intelligent suggestions for improvement or modification. It can also do one-click application, quickly applying the AI's suggested changes to your source code with a single command, streamlining the editing process and saving time. So, all in all, it can do multi-file editing, chat, code generation, editing, and a bunch of other stuff like what Cursor can do, but for free. So today, I'll be trying it out, and we'll see if it's really good or not. I'll also show you how to set it up from scratch. First of all, you'll need to set up NeoVim. To set up NeoVim, you'll need to go to NeoVim's GitHub page. Then, go to the Releases page and download the setup file. If you're using Mac or Linux, you can just use Homebrew and use brew install to get it installed. Once that's done, just go to LazyVim. LazyVim is a super cool configuration for Vim to look cool. Anyway, just run these commands first, and then run this command. Once done, we can start using NeoVim with the NVim command, but we also need to install the Avante plugins. To do that, just create a new file named Avante Lua inside the plugins folder of NeoVim. Generally, it would be here. So, just run this command, and this will open up the file in NeoVim. Now, just enter return with curly brackets and paste this config inside the brackets. Once done, save it. Now, just open up NeoVim, and it will install the extension in a bit. Once that's done, we can start using it. But we'll need to configure the API we want to use as well. To do that, you'll need to open up the config file, which is generally located at this path. So, just open it up, and here you can change the provider between OpenAI, Claude, Azure, and Copilot. You can also change the base URL and other settings, which makes it compatible with Ollama as well. I'll be using it with Anthropic. Now, once that's done, you'll need to export your API keys within your terminal. If you use OpenAI, then you can do that, or in this case, I'll export the Anthropic API key. Anyway, once done, we can use it now. So, just open up NeoVim in any folder. Now, let's open up a file here. To use it, just hit and enter Avante Ask, and it will open up the Avante chat interface. Now, let's send a simple hi message. As you can see, it's working correctly. Now, let's ask it to do something major. Let's ask it to make a simple Minesweeper game using HTML, CSS, and JS in one file. Let's send the prompt here, and as you can see, it's doing that now. So, let's wait a bit. and it's done. You can look at the code here. Now, to apply it to the code, you'll just need to do one thing. Press the A button, and it will get added to the file. You can check out the code, and it looks pretty fine. Now, let's see if it worked correctly or not. Let's open it, and as you can see, it looks cool. So, I think it works really well. Now, let's ask it to make some changes. Let's ask it to add a simple heading saying Sweep King to the game. Let's send the prompt here, and as you can see, it's doing that. Let's wait a bit, and it's done. You can see it has given the exact lines to change, so let's accept the changes here. As you can see, it has done that now, so let's save it. This looks pretty good. I mean, it did what was asked of it, so this is really cool. I mean, what more could you want? It works really great, and it has almost all the features you'd want, and it works well. It can also automatically change files, lines, and other elements, which is also pretty good. You can also select a chunk of code and discuss it with the model, or if you just want to select a chunk of code and edit it, it can do that too, which is also really cool. It works well and doesn't have any issues. You can even set it up with Ollama by configuring a custom endpoint, which allows you to use it with local models, which is really good. It can also do a bunch of other stuff. I think it works well, and if you are a Vim user, then it could be great for you. If you're trying to make a switch to it, it could be good as well. I'm trying to use NeoVim these days too, and I saw this extension and knew I had to cover it. Although Zed also has a Vim mode, NeoVim is something else with all the features, themes, and stuff. I think it's a super cool plugin that almost makes Cursor look pale in comparison. So, I think this has a really good path forward, and it can only get better. Also, if you don't use NeoVim, I'd still urge you to try it once. Maybe you'll switch, leave your current life behind, and start saying, I use Vim, by the way. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below, or you can also consider becoming a member by clicking the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.